Welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to what it's like overcoming obstacles as a Black woman. Before we get started, please consider checking out my second YouTube channel, See My Power. It's the men's version to this YouTube channel. Help me get this video to 1,000 likes, and as always, don't forget to like, share, watch more videos, and subscribe to the channel.
I think the magic is knowing that I can push through, I can be anything that I literally want to be. And I feel like I've been afforded so much because I'm able to assimilate to any situation that I'm thrown in. And I think that that is the magic that is inside of you. And I think it's inside of every Black woman. I think that you can be in those rooms, you can be at that table. And I think it's just knowing that, and when you truly tap into that, that's when you really start to see the magic come out, and you really start to see just who Black women can really be.
Every time that we see the devaluation of Black and brown bodies on TV now, because we live in a world where cell phones are readily available and in our hands, and so now we can actually record, these incidents in real time.
Tell me about movies and TV shows in the comments that you feel devalue what it is being Black or being Black in America.
Oftentimes, America wants to act like this is the first time that it's happened. And we refuse, as a country, as a nation, to confront it. We refuse to change the narrative. The problem that we have is we have to constantly hit up against this narrative to prove that we are not the story that this dominant culture has created about us and carried on for over 400 years. And not only does that cause trauma on my spirit, it causes trauma on my body, it causes trauma on my soul, in which as a mother.
Tell me in the comments, do you ever feel like every single day when you wake up that you have to constantly show people that you are not what they make you out to be? Let me know in the comments.
That trauma, I then often pass on to my children.
Well, the Black community is facing issues in police, that whole police, I don't even know, police reform, that is an issue for us that we're up against. But also I think right now what I'm finding as a single Black woman is Black people in general, we are going through a struggle, and I don't even want to say gender war, but I almost feel like, Black men and Black women are not on the same page with different things regarding relationship status, family. I am fortunate enough that I have a lot of interracial friends that they do.
Let me know in the comments, what do you feel that Black men and Black women are not on the same page about?
Do have these conversations with me, and they are open to the hard questions, like how do you feel that you are married to a partner that is not Black? Can they relate to you? Can they understand what you go through on a daily basis, whereas they will never be able to understand in its entirety what it is like to be Black? Is that a problem? Is that saying something about him? Does he not care about his community? These are
Also, do you feel that people that are in interracial marriages or relationships, not just Black and white, but other cultures as well, have those misconnects? Let me know.
questions that I've seen come up and that, honestly, I've thought about, myself.
Problems in the Black community that I have noticed. It's an interesting thing to think about because seeing myself as more African American than Black, that's part of like the whole spectrum, the whole diaspora of African American and Black people all over the US. if we could come together and unify African, African American, and Black, and just be able to put aside not those things that, of course, are good to keep us unique, but be able to say, in spite of these, we can come together. I think that's one thing that I know would really help if we could be able to just say, okay, these are different aspects of us, but we're all brown together.
Okay, so tell me in the comments, what do you think is the different problems within the Black community? And also, another question, do you think people of a different ethnicity have the right to tell you what the problems is within another person's ethnicity community? Meaning, someone that's Asian telling an Hispanic or a Black person what's going on within their community.
I think now, as my generation's getting older, I've seen an increase in the appreciation of African heritage. For me, it's great to be able to hold my head up higher, to not feel like, oh, my name's Oju, it's different. I want that now, having that uniqueness. I'm glad I have it. In elementary school, I tried to go by my middle name of Elizabeth in school, and my mom came to visit, and she was like, oh, so we go by Elizabeth now? And I was like, no, we don't. I changed really quick to going back to Oju. And I'm glad I stuck with that I should be proud of who I am, I should be proud of my name and what it means and how it represents where I come from. Even being able to wear this. I remember for grade school functions, my mom would always come dressed in Nigerian attire. And I always wondered why she would do that. And it was to let people know we're Nigerian.
Do you ever think that it's best for people to go by their middle name? I mean, don't get me wrong, I've went by my middle name many times. There have been times where I created a completely different name. This was back when I was in high school. But tell me your stories in the comments.
Black is dynamic. Black is beautiful. Of course, which people often say. Black is a struggle and has been for a very long time. But Black is who I am. Black is proud. Black is power. And Black is just amazing.
I want you to do the same thing. Black is, and then finish the statement in the comments. But for me, Black is valuable. Black is priceless. Black is amazing. Black is powerful. Black is unity. Black is spiritual. I can go on and on and on with this, but I'm curious to see what you have to say about this. But as always, don't forget to like, share, watch more videos, and subscribe to the channel.